With the holidays approaching, we're all looking for the perfect gift to buy a friend, loved one, or maybe just treat ourselves. Whatever the case, gifting an incredible book could change that person's life. So today I'm giving 10 book recommendations. Some of these books you may have heard of, but I'm hoping the majority are ones you haven't and that you start adding these to your bookshelf. So first up, The Prize by Daniel Yergin. This is quite possibly the best history of oil ever written. It's about the global pursuit for oil, money, and power. This will give you an in-depth view into the entire history of oil. John Byrne's book Odyssey, Pepsi to Apple, a journey of adventure, ideas, and the future is all about John Scully, who discusses his transition from Pepsi's president to the CEO and marketing visionary of Apple Computers. He shares his insights into marketing management strategies and forecasts future business trends. I loved hearing the detailed accounts of John's one-on-one meetings with Steve Jobs. The third is a big one, and it is Poor Charlie's Almanac by Charlie Munger and Peter Kaufman. And this book is one that needs to be on everyone's bookshelf. Yes, everyone's. Charlie Munger is the legendary investing partner of Warren Buffett, and this book gives an eye-opening insight into the thinking and frameworks behind one of the most successful investors of all time. The Culture Code by Daniel Coyle is the best book I've ever read on unlocking the secrets to highly successful groups. It provides tomorrow's leaders with the tools to build a cohesive and motivated culture. This is one I share with any coach of a sports team or leader starting a new business. Surely You're Joking, Mr. Feynman by Richard Feynman is a hidden gem. Feynman is the Nobel Prize winning physicist who thrived on outrageous adventures, and he recounts those adventures in this book. Don't let physics perspective hold you back from checking this one out. It's entertaining, inspiring, and a unique perspective into one of the most important people in the last 100 years. One I really enjoyed is Musashi. It's a classic book about the most famous samurai swordsman of all time, Miyamoto Musashi. It interweaves themes of love, misguided revenge, and an absolute dedication to the way of the samurai. As we prepare for 2020, this is a must. Atomic Habits by James Clear. This was actually one of my most gifted books in 2019. No matter your goals, Atomic Habits offers a proven framework for improving every day. James Clear is one of the world's leading experts on habit formation, and he reveals practical strategies that will teach you exactly how to form good habits, break bad ones, and master tiny behaviors that lead to remarkable results. Setting the Table by Danny Meyer was a book that ended up on my desk and greatly impacted how I run my businesses. Danny Meyer is the remarkable leader behind Shake Shack and Union Square Hospitality Group. Meyer recounts his background and how he's become one of the world's leading restaurant runners through what he calls enlightened hospitality. This philosophy emphasizes putting your employees first and then in descending order of priority to the guests, community, suppliers, and investors. It's a great read. I highly recommend you checking this one out. The Outsiders by William Thorndike is a book that details extraordinary successes of CEOs who took a radically different approach to corporate management. He draws on years of research and experiences. Thorndike tells eye-opening stories, extracting lessons and revealing a compelling alternative model for anyone interested in leading a company or investing in one. The 8 CEOs he covers and the stories are truly remarkable. Resilience by Eric Greitens can be one of the most impactful reads for someone struggling. We all face pain, difficulty, and doubt, but we also have the tools to take control of our lives. Resilience is an inspiring meditation for the warrior in each of us. This book spawned when former Navy SEAL Eric Greitens heard from another SEAL who was struggling, and this book is many of the writings Eric used to help a friend in need. Since it's the holiday season, I have a couple bonus books. The Lessons of History by Will and Ariel Durant could be pound for pound the best book on this list. Will and Ariel spent 5 decades studying world history and philosophy, and this 100-page book is the history of how man has behaved for over 6,000 years. Reading this truly gives you an insight into poor decision making and how you can avoid them. The last one could be the most important book of all, and that is a journal. Yes, to help capture your ideas and codify your thinking, I'm not sure there's a more valuable resource than recounting your own journey and mapping out your thought process. So go out, grab a journal, and start writing. These are just a select few books from many I recommend, and if you're interested in seeing and hearing more, head to whatgotyouthere.com and go to the book section. Keep reading and being a lifelong learner. Remember, momentum breeds momentum.